Hey socialites, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Ariell. I create mostly beauty videos, a little bit of fashion, as well as lifestyle vlogs. So be sure to hit the subscribe button so you too can become a socialite. So today is going to be another fragrance review, and I'll be reviewing the new Valentino Donna Born in Roma, the Intense version. Now this is a flanker of the iconic Donna Born in Roma that launched in 2019. This one just launched 2023, about I want to say like a couple weeks ago. So I kind of wanted to give you guys my thoughts and how I really feel about this fragrance, and do you really need it? So Donna Born in Roma Intense is a sort of deep ambery vanilla scent, and so let me tell you the notes of this fragrance. The top notes is bourbon, vanilla, and amber. The middle note is jasmine, and the base note is benzoin. So let me just give it a quick spray so I can refresh myself on the opening. So for me, the opening is a bit fruity, although on Fragrantica, the notes don't state there's any fruit in it, but there's this sort of fruity, bright opening that closely resembles the OG version of the fragrance. It's sweet, it's definitely ambery. You smell that bourbon, it's almost deep. It's something refreshing about it just because it has that bright opening, and it's an absolute stunner. It's beautiful. It's just as beautiful as the original version, but it takes a turn as it dries down. You guys, when this dries down, it gives it more of a deep feel. It's not as bright once it dries down, and for me it starts to feel like sort of a nighttime scent, and I think it's that bourbon vanilla. It's sort of a richer, deeper vanilla. This version has a bit more depth to it, not a whole lot, but it does have a bit more depth. I would say that the original version could be like a morning, noon, and night fragrance, and this one is leaning towards the evening and nighttime, just because I think it's the bourbon vanilla or possibly the benzoin that just gives it sort of that deeper feel. So as it dries down, it's warm. It's sort of a sultry, seductive scent. There's nothing playful about it. I can't really see like a teenager wearing this fragrance. This is definitely giving grown woman. It's not a mature fragrance at all, but I think 20s, 30s, and above will be able to wear this fragrance. It's beautiful. It's definitely sweet. You guys, if you like sweet vanilla ambery scents, this is it. Not too long ago, I did get the travel spray of the Donna Born in Roma, so that's why I'm so familiar with the scent of it. So when the Intense came, I knew I wanted to try it out because that first version is absolutely breathtaking. It's one of those scents that most fragrance collectors or people who are super into fragrance know about or have in their collection, and the collective usually says that they love it. This one is, I'm sure, gonna be no different. So let's talk about who wears this fragrance. I don't think it's a super young fragrance, like I said, for teenagers. I think mid to late 20s, 30s, and above would wear this fragrance. It's for the lady that wants to be seen. This is not a fragrance for the shy. This is the fragrance for somebody who wants to smell beautiful and wants you to smell them. So definitely not a minimal fragrance or understated. It's something that when you walk into the office or you walk into court or the church house, they're definitely gonna smell you 10 feet away. It's beautiful, you guys. This is a fragrance that I wouldn't personally wear to the office, although you can, just because it is sort of out there in your face, although it is gorgeous. So if you're looking for something that's understated and non-offensive, this is not it. This is something that I definitely would wear day to day though. Like I would wear it to the mall, I would wear it to a lunch, I would wear it to dinner. You can wear it hanging out with your girls, going out with your man or your significant other. You could wear it anywhere. I'm just saying, like, I don't want you to get it twisted that because it's so everyday wearable that it's non-offensive, because it's not that. This is a commanding attention getter. Although it's heavy on that bourbon vanilla and that sweetness, and it's a bit deep, I would still say that this is a year-round fragrance. It's not overly spicy, like it doesn't really have any cinnamon or spices in it. So because of that, I feel like it's definitely safe to wear year-round. I would wear it in the summertime, but I would probably stick towards putting it on in the evening. Now, you won't have any performance issues out of this fragrance. I did spray the regular version on my left hand and the Intense on my right hand about 8 hours ago. I've washed my hands a few times and I still can clearly I still can clearly smell them both. So this is one of those fragrances that you'll be able to smell 10 feet away. When you walk into the room is going to smell you. You don't have to layer this with oils or creams to make it stand out or last longer, because it's long lasting, it's projecting, it performs tremendously. Now if you just wanted to try this out, you could get the travel size that retails for $35, and it goes up to the 100 ml bottle for $156. So it's a decent price point. So I personally feel like it's a decent price point, especially for something that performs this well and smells so amazing. All fragrance is unisex. And honestly, this version of it, I would say it's unisex. It is sweeter. It's something that typically I would think that a woman would wear, but just because this version is a bit deeper, I could see a man possibly wearing this and getting away with it. In my opinion, this is most definitely a crowd pleasing scent. I really can't see anybody not liking it, but of course it's subjective to the nose, but it's just a very beautiful scent. I'm gonna be honest, I tend to favor fragrances for some reason that are mass pleasing. It's just the way my nose goes. I like those more sweeter, I'm not gonna say typical, because there's a few in my collection that's not the typical, but I do like those sort of sweet, beautiful fragrances that don't have super oody or super sharp notes and things like that. So is this a fragrance you need for your collection? I would say if you already have Donna Born in Roma, the regular version, the intense version, you guys, is a lot similar to the regular version. I'm not gonna lie to you, especially on the opening, you're gonna think it's the regular version. As it dries down, that's where they start to differ. When the original dries down, it kind of remains a little brighter than this one. When the intense dries down, it's a little bit deeper, more sultry, and it sort of gives nighttime, like I was telling you earlier. But this is an absolute stunner. I would say when you're running out of the regular version, go get this one. If you don't have the regular version, go get this one. It's gorgeous, and I'm happy to add it to my collection. If you currently have either version of this, comment down below and let me know what you think about it. I'm super curious to hear your thoughts. Also, what is your current fragrance that you're in love with? If you're new here, welcome. I would love for you to join the family. Don't forget to hit subscribe on your way out. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
'Cause I've been where you are. You're too scared to show me love, 'cause too fresh with the scars. Well, I don't have the answers,